Welcome, guys. Let's take a look at multiplying a column by a row. So A, B is your column, and then C, D. I'm actually using letters for a reason, because they're simpler, because they're distinct symbols that we can keep track of very easily. So how do we work this out? Well, we do have to know something about some basic rules of multiplying matrices. So the first one is a 2 by 1, 2 rows, 2 columns. Now this other one here, so that is a 1 by 2. Which numbers are used to determine the size of the product? Well, those are the following. This and 2, and that 2 there. That means we're going to have a 2 by 2 as a result of this operation. We have to keep that in mind. So how do we make a 2 by 2? Throw in some brackets. And then how do you make it? Well, essentially, a way to think about it is you take the A and you distribute to the C and the D. So it becomes AC and then AD. Oops, AD. Then you repeat that for the B. So it becomes BC and then BD. So step 1, the way I just did this is the following. Let me number this. You can keep track, but this is like step 1, okay? So step 2, what did I just do? I kind of like did this as AD, see? So step 3 here. So that would be like this step right here. So you don't lose track, right? And then step 4 is this step right here. Okay, right there, BD. So this is 1. What happens when we have A, B, and then C, D? Now this is different because we have a row followed by a column. So you write down the sizes. So this is a 1 by 2, right? Write down this one here. So that's a 2 by 1. And this number and this number, these two decide size of the resulting product. So what would that be here? It's going to be equal to, and we have to have a 1 by 1, which is in other words called a scalar, right? Just one value. But the only way to get that is you will say A multiplying C, and sure, some people will put this within brackets. They will say AC plus BD. So what I just did is the following, to be clear. Right? I kind of did the AC first, and then I did the BD part second, and then you add between them like that. And here, the convention often, because this is now a 1 by 1, I know it doesn't look like it. So 1 by 1 because AC plus BD is just a number in the end for A, C, B, and D inputs. Some people will write it as just AC plus BD without the brackets. So as an example of doing this, take a look. Imagine you have 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So now you compare the specific example to the model. The model states you got to do A. So A is 1 times C. C is 3 plus B. B is 2 times D, which is 4. And then you simplify. So it's 3 plus 8, which is equal to 11. So there's a constant, a scalar, if you like. Again, sure, some people will write it. Let me emphasize this way. The 1 by 1 matrix, if you like. But most people just say it's a scalar without the bracket. Right. Whereas back here, the fact this is 2 rows and this is 2 columns determines the size to be 2 by 2. So let me just kind of show you all of the work. Hopefully this is helpful. Even like